It's your boy King P Double back in the building. Thursday night football. We on, we live, we cracking. I'm gonna let some of y'all get off up in here. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, jump in the chat. Let's talk about it. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me, chat. Chat, let me know you hear me, chat. Talk to me, chat.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They put Woods in motion. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Bajan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. DeForest Buckner in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Bajan. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Rams.
Bajan. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ed Reed.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They go play action now. Wilson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Killer Witherspoon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rack. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing Bajan. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ed Reed. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Play action. Now, Wilson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for the Giants. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Robinson on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up second down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. Second and 11. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one caught with Dante Wester. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of...
That's wanted and quit shot. Wanted and quit. We want to know. Want to know. I play with any team. I just got a lot better, Meg. I got a lot better now, you know.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard.
I've been practicing.
6-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Looking to put a drive together. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, it's Hunter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. He's across midfield. Still going. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Travis Hunter, 64 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
They go play action with Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's got this complete to Burden. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Hurts. Over the middle is going to find Burden. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass caught by Burden. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. In motion right here, Hunter. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Giants nothing. Kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Wilson. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's downfield, he's got Loveland. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Larry Fitzgerald. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Accelerating, and off he goes. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Wilson. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Travis Hunter. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
At the Giants' 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good thing.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He completes it to Hunter. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Luther Burden as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Giants 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Fitzgerald. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy.
Getting my ass whooped right now. Shit, what was your intent when the motherfucker was whooping my ass like that?
So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man down the field. That's Burden. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luther Burden, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a 5th rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback,
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Elway. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Here's Elway. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Elway to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. There'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Elway to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Again, it's Elway. And that will get me off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Elway. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. T. Higgins, 28 yards. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
A throw left side, wheeled in by the rookie wideout. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
After the interception, here's Elway. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now Elway. And he is caught. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Elway. They'll roll him out right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Now the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. To throw is Elway. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Out of the gun, Elway. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them at a good spot. 2nd and inches forthcoming. In motion, the tight end. Elway will throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. In motion left is Higgins. Now it's Elway. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 2nd and 11 now.
Mitchell. A loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now it's Elway. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The Seahawks will line up.
Final play of the half. It's Elway. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Giants nothing. Tyler Luke.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Luke set to kick
The
off.
Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Play action. Now Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Got to shake back, Shaq. Got to shake back. Damn, I'm getting my ass whooped right now, Shaq. God damn. Hello. Shit. What the hell? Got to shake back. Get my mind right. Shit.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush, they've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shout out to everybody pulling up. Hit the like button for me.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there with the interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better...
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Gets it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Bajan. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants will be down inside the opposing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from a broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Bennett now off play action. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Bennett. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bennett being chased out left. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Off play action, here's Bennett. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument the quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Bennett now to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Looking to throw here, Bennett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that...
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
At their 49-yard line.
Bennett now. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bennett will look to throw. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and went toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Bennett. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw is Bennett. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Wilson. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Russell Wilson sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Bennett looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll throw again with Bennett. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Bennett working from the gun.
Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
This
line.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Operating from the gun. Bennett. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A big play there for the Giants. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
They'll run with Lynch. And it's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Throwing is Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
A gain of 6 yards.
On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bennett. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
To throw is Wilson. Steps away. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Play action. Now Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. Going across the formation. There's Otten with it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Cade Otten, 26 yards. And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Cowboys 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Able to slither by. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Here's 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Bennett now to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Bennett now. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Bennett. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Now Bennett. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Second down.
exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Bennett. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Back to throw, Bennett. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sticking to the aerial attack, here's Bennett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he goes nowhere.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. Before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hurts on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, this is Mitchell. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing line. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
With slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw from Wilson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Steelers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down throwing for Hurts. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route, an in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. If you have a corner that breaks out, obviously the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the 2 stay connected.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Giants. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Steelers get the football back with great field position there at the 36. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First down, ball at the 36. Hurts now from the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. When he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down